The IMF and rogue elements of the UN, because the real UN has already gone, are still threatening various countries around the world, mainly the smaller ones, demanding fees and that debts are payable. The reality is these countries owe the UN and the IMF nothing. In fact, both of those organisations owe massive amounts of debt to the trust. You see, what they were doing is they were loaning funds to countries which were actually dividends from the trust, not debts. Dividends, monies that was supposed to go to the countries, not debt loans. And it's time for the countries around those who are being threatened. You know who you are, which countries you are. All the countries that are around the countries that are being threatened, it's time to join together. It won't take much to push them over. They haven't got much left. They certainly can't afford armies. The mercenaries are no longer playing their game anymore because they're still sitting there with fistful of dinars with no chance of ever being paid out. It's time for those countries to join forces and remove UN and the IMF off their soil altogether. And also issue directives should they try to threaten them again. Like I said, they'll soon stop because they have no leverage or clout anymore to do anything. A world banking crisis is bubbling due to what this show has stated for many years now. There is no new money left. None. And basically what they've got now is the same funds that have been swirling around like a hamster wheel and giving the illusion that there is. The fact that they're emptying people's accounts and boxing event accounts tells you there's nothing left. Like I said, people may get upset about them looting, but they can't. Once it's gone, it's gone. They're finished. Then the people who have been listening to Kim and the Trust will have to come forward. Many of them already have. Big organisations in the past 2 weeks. They're seeing through the illusion. They're also seeing that what we've been telling them, they'll come after you as well. That illusion is now shattered and reality is sinking in, which is why the insurance scams, the looting of the Fed cash, the stealing from sporting event monies. This is a concern, but it could also be an event to trigger actions on so many levels. Work is still underway in dealing with the world banking crisis, so no panic, but I would advise to have cash again at all times. It could take your cash.